Okay, an update to the detailing cart. I had IKEA's version of this, but IKEA's an hour and a half away. And the reason I don't have it is I started to see rust in the mesh of the thing. So Walmart, and better than the online stuff in terms of price, like $22, and I get it right away. I had a bit of a tough time finding this, so if you're looking for it, it's in the craft section. This one was in Foxtrot 27, aisle Foxtrot 27. And here is our current detailing cart, the Griot's Garage. And really in there, you see why I got this cart, because it's what fits in that space. And so what we're gonna do is just, I'm not completely, I was pretty happy with the, what do you call that thing? The IKEA one. So I'm not overly thrilled with this one. So it should be a quick video. But take out your tool. This was the only box remaining. It was already like this, but technically still sealed. Okay, now it says metal, but I am sort of pleased to report all steel frame. Okay, so I'm pleased to report that this is plastic. I've actually been looking for this, like this format. Go figure. Because if these are plastic trays, then it won't rust. It won't rust onto any of my detailing tools. And therefore I won't carry rust onto the clear coat or the wheels or anything else. Let's see, how do I do this without making a comically loud noise? Hey, not bad. Alright. Oh, something important in here. I generally don't read directions, but I will this time because it provides good context. Alright, hold your nose. Hold your noses. Keep holding your noses. All right, I think we got it at a good angle here. All right, so 3-tier craft cart. All right, all the components, screwdriver, which I have a screwdriver, multiple bits. Get yourself a Leatherman Skeletool. Get the plain edge is the one you want, in my opinion. And then it comes with these 2 double bits. But any of the bits from the multi-tools, the Leatherman system will fit. So top cap, wheel with lock, nice. Alright, so what does it want first? Okay, so the bottom. And I think the best way for me to do this would be to put the wheels on the bottom and then assemble it. See? It's not terrible to at least skim the instructions. Now, how does this open? Did I mess it up? I messed it up. Only one end needs to be opened. Now, how fun is that? It comes with the tools. Alright, so got all kinds of good stuff. I got this bucket yesterday at Target. Gallons, ounces, no, I'm sorry, liters, gallons. There's a measuring cup thing, and it's raised in the middle, so it's not perfect, but it gives you a good idea. So which one is the bottom? You think this is it? It's got two studs there. Okay. Not a Ziploc. You ever tear something and it's just a big mess? So yeah, cut it. I have been ham-fisted plenty of times in my past, so I think we're done with that. You want me to bring it down a bit? If you insist. I got the super view on. I should have the linear, but I'm not going to start over. Alright, so now this is definitely locked. These are, yep, hard plastic. So they're not like some kind of fun polymer or anything. Alright, so this has ball bearings. It's got ball bearing wheels. So oddly, a higher level of quality than typical, especially for a 22, or was it 24? It might have been 24. $24, let's call it 25 with tax. A $25 purchase. Okay. So we're gonna tighten this up. And then I think we will put the brakes on one end instead of one side. No, we'll put it on one side. So if you put it on one end, it still tends to pivot. Is this locked? That's definitely locked. For some reason it's unlocked, but it feels locked. You can still turn it. So lock it all the way. And I guess it'll kind of set the brake. Okay. Okay, my hand is not greasy or oily, which is sometimes the case. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. This $25 part is plenty. Okay, now which, well, we're going to look for the bosses. Do they all have bosses? Okay, see, this one does not. This is that handle at the top. No bosses. Alright, for this one, go ahead. Put that away there. Alright, it's the thinnest metal in the world, so you can't put that much torque into it. If you have one of those skinny ratchet or skinny wrenches, go ahead and use that. Alright, let me go clean up. Blue towels from Costco. They're surprisingly strong, but even more so, they're surprisingly lint-free. I don't recall having a lint issue with them. Oop. All right, another thermal event. So 1080p 60 might be the only way to get 60 and not have the thing freaking constantly dying. Alright, so the only way to hold these in place is to add the leg with these are wood screws, or at least coarse thread, put it that way. And then we should do these one at a time. A little chip already from the factory. Okay. So we have 2 screws in our hands. We need 1. And if we put it down, it's going to disappear. So let's do it this way. Can you see that? Okay, I'm sorely tempted to get the impact. The little Milwaukee 1/4 inch impact. Best drill ever. So this hole is undersized. And so is this head. So this hole is undersized. Alright, so I'm going to make it snug. Only snug. I'm also going to use the other screwdriver because apparently neither one of these heads fits well. And if you're screaming at the monitor saying, that's not going to fit well either. Well, in this case, because I thought the same thing, we were wrong. This fits perfect. If you're pushing down on something sharp, try to keep your hands out of the line of fire. Just in case. I don't want to see you on YouTube talking about what you did to yourself. Alright, so now we have our base set up. Now, the next set of, what do they call these, posts, will now be set up through this. Alright. uprights. I think the word is uprights. And same thing as before. So that little hole is going to show up. So it's a slot and a hole. And if you push it down all the way, the hole kind of disappears. About half of it disappears. So you'll never get the screw started properly. So just take it easy. So remind me to go through all of these screws afterwards. Snug them down. I'm curious to see what this upper handle is going to look like. You could always read the instructions, Dan. That's crazy talk. Alright, so we've got everything, right? So let's go down this. Am I blocking you? Let's go down this side. See, it's already trying to get the wobble out of it. Alright, let's see. You can twist these a little bit. Oh, I think I got the wobble out of it. I've already done that top one, so. You ever collect the tools that come in the stuff? I have, and too many. Too many, baby. All right, now let's do a changeover. Let's see, what do we look like here? We look pretty good. I'm gonna move us anyway, because I'm getting the chair over that lip. What am I on? I'm on the Griots, their original creeper, their original big creeper, which, by the way, you can find. I mean, whoever makes it for Griots is making it for Costco too, so you can find it at Costco. All right, so what are we putting in here? We're putting in our, what is this, 40 degrees. Putting in our brake buster. This thing kind of falls over though, no matter what it's in. But it looks like it fits pretty good on this handle now. Brake buster again. I think I'm getting away from brake buster, quite frankly. It's really strong. Basically, it's too much. So our brush, anything that drips, we put at the bottom. All this stuff I got through Obsessed Garage. Anything that drips. Be right back. Alright, running low on battery here, and the other battery's too hot. So we got a couple of detail brushes, which ever since the Tesla we haven't used much because it doesn't seem to need it, quite frankly. So anything that drips heavy. This was for an exhaust, which I don't have anymore. No more exhaust. Tire brush. Anything that drips. And the bottom too. How the heck did I leave that in there? And the wheel, one of Matt's Lamb Woolskin wheel mitts, that it got like this because some brake buster leaked on it. But otherwise, has been totally durable. Go figure. This usually goes in the bottom also. So now, it goes in here. Multi-tier rack. Yeah, I'm happier with that. I am happier with that. Cool. All right. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And this, since you've been asking all this time, this is kind of like my original mitt. Mostly I'm doing rinseless now, which uses the Legacy sponge from DIY Detail. So, hey, if you want to go through my funky wash setup here, let me know. We'll get back to you. Talk to you later. All right.